Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and I've got about a little around about 20 minutes to go before I clock in, but from lunch that is. I wanted to come on here give you my thoughts on some MLP FIM, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic news that's been happening, been breaking, if you will, as we speak. Now, as we speak, BronyCon, the last BronyCon ever, apparently, as of right now, is currently underway in Baltimore at the Baltimore Convention Center. And I'm going to tell you this. It seems like Hasbro is very aware of this because we thought at first, and some have said that this was shown a couple weeks ago in San Diego, but apparently we don't know whether or not that's true, or we don't know it's true. But basically, the trailer for the second / final half of the final season / season 9 debuted today. Yes, it did. It did debut. And I'll say this, what they showed us, was some episodes that were already released early in China and other parts of the world. So some of the episodes people like Mighty Muffins and a few others recognized certain moments and scenes. But there were other things as well. It looks like as we get towards the last couple of episodes, especially whether it's a 2-parter or a 3-parter, depending on how far they want to go with this, we might even get a 4-parter, because here's the thing. We do know that basically on the last 2 Saturdays in September is when episodes 21 and 22 will debut. We know that. But we don't know about 23 and 24. We don't know about that just yet. So what may end up happening is, and again, don't quote me on this, but if this is going to be basically the last battle, because Twilight says in this trailer that this is going to be the last battle ever for Equestria. In other words, she's basically stating, look, after it's all said and done here, that's it. No more threats are going to harm us or threaten Equestria whatsoever. And it's really, I mean, you got to check the trailer out for yourself. It's at the My Little Pony official YouTube channel. And it really, I'm going to say this about the trailer. It really looks back at some of the moments of the past 9 years of like when Twilight, because Celestia is even telling Twilight, look, when you came to Ponyville, I had high hopes, and that when you became the Princess of Friendship, she knew that time was drawing near for Twilight to ascend. And they did show moments from seasons 1 through 4, and even afterwards as well. And it's really just, to me, this trailer really emphasizes what this show has meant to a lot of fans, because the way the building Twilight up, it's like she's ready, but the moment the coronation gets ready to take place, that's when she starts, not in a Twilighting kind of way, but in a very emotional, like, basically a very emotional, tear-jerking way, that she's scared. She's ready for this, but she's scared, because she's not sure maybe that she might be able to go through with it. The trailer, though, to me, really, I'm going to put it this way, really gets you hyped up for the second half, and really gets you hyped up for especially the last 2, maybe 4-parter. Because like I said, we don't know exactly what they're going to do. I mean, we know the tradition is two-part endings. We know that. The only exception, I think, being seasons 1 and I believe seasons 1 and season 3. I think those were the only exceptions. Seasons 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and possibly now 9 have always been two-parters. But will they make an exception for this year, for this last season, and decide, hey, this is a bigger deal, this is a bigger threat, you know, how can we really, really showcase that? And in my opinion, I think they may end up giving us maybe a 3 or 4-parter. Because again, we don't know the synopsis just yet for episodes 23 and 24. But we will probably have, but we do know what 25 and 26 most likely will be. But again, it makes you wonder if maybe they'll make the exception. And as far as the finale goes, they split it into 3, maybe 4 parts. Because you're hyping up Grogar as this powerful being. You got all these other situations going on. And from what the trailer is showing, it's not just going to be Twilight and the rest of the main main 7, if you will. It's going to be Celestia and Luna. It's going to be the Pillars. And just about every other, I guess, character that they've encountered and become friends with and allied with throughout the series, going to battle to save Equestria from Grogar and his dark magic. It's, to me, it really, like I said, it really gets you hyped up, but it gets you intrigued by some of the moments you're going to see here. Now, here's one thing that I was actually kind of glad to see, because, one thing that some people don't like, honestly, the one thing some people don't like throughout the history of the show is the whole Spike and Rarity deal. Well, guess what? You have some moments in here where Spike is right next to Rarity. There's a scene, I think, what is it, about a minute in, where they're in a group hug getting ready for what looks like a mega onslaught on them. Basically, just because it basically is this, you could tell it's the same scene, because they transition to when they're hugging each other in a group on a hill, and then they're all closing their eyes and everything, and Twilight's closing her eyes as to brace for the impact of whatever is going to hit them, like whatever dark or powerful magic's going to hit them. So it's going to be, so to me, that's really a powerful moment. That's a powerful statement right there. But to really kind of emphasize how far these characters have gone. I mean, they have Applejack and even Spike in their own ways kind of tell Twilight, look, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be where we are. Even Applejack says, we're a lot better off because of you. We're a lot better. Our friendships are a lot stronger because of you coming into our lives. That's basically what Applejack was saying. But again, you can check the trailer out at the My Little Pony official YouTube page. It is there. It's also at Hasbro's page as well, I think. But again, it really gets you invested and intrigued and prepared for this second half of the final season. But again, like I was saying about Spike and Rarity, you get that moment where they're embracing and getting ready possibly for the onslaught of this, impactful shot that's going to go right at them. And Rarity, when they all come together with, surround each other with Twilight, Rarity goes right next to Spike. She's holding Spike. She walks up, Spike's like, it's like Spike's right here, here she comes, she's right there, she sits right with him. Where they're all surrounding Twilight. Spike even stands next to her in the throne room when Twilight's basically telling them, look, this is going to be the last battle. That we faced, threats before, powerful beings before, and succeeded. there's even a moment, I don't know if it's in this two-parter or what it's going to be, or how many parts it's going to be, where Rarity is protecting Spike with her magic. So that to me emphasizes something there as well. Like, yeah, this is the last, if that's part of the last episodes, 2 parts, 3 parts, whatever, and they're putting something like that in where Rarity is basically shielding herself and Spike from what looks like to be Chrysalis's magic. That to me, or whatever magic is, that to me tells me, and I'm sure anybody else, that yeah, they're gonna pretty much make these two an item, possibly in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because this is it. This is the last battle, you know. And what better way to go out than to kind of protect each other, and watch out for each other, kind of deal. Again, you could check the trailer out at the My Little Pony official YouTube channel. But yeah, overall the trailer is really good. I like it. It does show, like I said, it's not just going to be Twilight and her friends and Spike and all them, but you're going to have the pillars. You have Raku saying something like, you know, along the lines of be on the ready, or be on the ready for anything. So you're going to have the pillars involved. Yeah, pillars involved because you see not just Raku, but you see Flash Magnus, and it looks like maybe Misty Mane in the background as well. I don't know if she got hurt or something. You see Star Swirl fighting. I mean, it looks like it's going to be an all-out battle, an all-out war in this final 2-part, maybe 3-4-parter. We don't know. Again, how many episodes it's going to be, how many parts it's going to be. Because like I said, they could make this exception of making this the first and only 4-part miniseries finale for the series that it's ever had. I think, again, the closest we've ever gotten, according to someone like Megan McCarthy, was you take Magic Mystery Cure, which was the season 3 finale, which of course was the shortest season, and then you add the first 2 parts of season 4, which were Princess Twilight Sparkle, and according to Megan McCarthy, you have a 3-part story there. So if you add that in, then yeah, if you kind of accept that, then yeah, they've kind of done this before. But if you don't add that, you don't look at it that way, and you say, okay, they've never done a multi-part story like this, then this could be that one exception, in my opinion. Could be. So, again, I'd suggest checking the trailer out. It's really, really, really good. Speaking of which, tomorrow, of course, speaking of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic in the second half, like I said, it's kind of ironic that it got aired. It debuted during the last BronyCon. I'm pretty sure people saw that in a room somewhere. They saw it on a screening during one of the panels. I'm pretty sure that happened. But yeah, officially here in the US and other parts of the world, the second half does begin tomorrow with the last laugh. I'm not sure if they're just going to do that episode and then do episode 15. It doesn't look like they will. So episode 15 will come the next week, which will be August 10th. So the way I was able to figure it out is 14 is August 3rd is episode 14. August 10th is 15. 17 is episode 16. 24 is episode 18. 31 is episode 19. And then I think the 7th of September is episode 20. The 14th of September is 21. 21st is 22. The 28th is basically the 28th is 23, I think. And then I believe, let's see, 29th is Sunday, 30th. Then let's see, the 1st is a Tuesday. 2nd is a Wednesday. 3rd is a Thursday. 4th is then around October 5th, I think. Yeah, October 5th Yeah, that's what it is. October 5th. Episode 24 will debut. Then October 12th is when it's going to wrap up. That'll be 25 and 26 as far as I know. So October 12th will be when the series comes to an end, if I'm right. Because like I said, episode 14 is tomorrow. The 10th of August is episode 15. The 17th of August is episode 16. The 24th is episode 17. The 31st is episode 19. Then September 7th is 20. September 14th is 21. September 21 is 22. September 28th is 23. And then October 5th is 24. And then October 12th is when it all wraps up, possibly. So we're looking between October 5th and October 12th when it all wraps up, depending on how they go with this. Now, the reason I bring this up is also we got word, according to some people at the MLP forums and Equestria Daily, and some fans out of China themselves, courtesy of Reddit, that in 2 weeks, actually next, wait, is it next week? No, actually in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, 2 weeks from today, actually, which will be August 16th, unless plans change, the early China releases will resume. So I guess they're now taking their hiatus for a few weeks. But basically, according to this person from China on Reddit, that basically the early China releases will continue on August 16th. Now, the way China, of course, operates is they do back-to-back episodes. So what we left off on was 22 and 23, I think, are the ones, not 20, no, what I meant to say is 21 and 22 have yet to air. So August 16th, according to this Reddit user out of China, that's when they will resume. So what that means is 21 and 22 on the 16th, and then the 17th, I mean not the 17th, but the 23rd, we will have on the 23rd of August in China, they will have 23 and 24. And then on August 30th is when the show will wrap up in China, because that's when they would show the finale. So, from a global perspective, you're looking between August 30th and October 12th for the series to wrap up. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at all the entire series to come to an end between August 30th and October 12th from a global standpoint. Now, my plans, honestly, I look at it this way. If it's a 4-parter, my plan initially, if I can get it done, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, is to edit them all together into one full-length film. That's the plan. You know, a lot of people edit the 2 parts together. My plan, if somebody doesn't beat me to it, is to edit all 3 episodes into a movie and put it onto DVD so I can enjoy the feature film. So, anyway, though, that's basically, but anyway, as far as MLP news goes, MLP FIM, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic news goes, that's what's happening right there. The one thing the trailer didn't show, it did not show Sunset in there, Sunset Shimmer that is, so her appearance, I'm assuming they already have this plan out. I'm assuming that whatever they've finished, especially when it comes to the finale, they've got it all set and ready to go, and perhaps we're going to get a cameo or an appearance of Sunset for this moment. it only makes sense, in my opinion. So we'll have to wait and see. And maybe she's part of the battle too. We don't know. So it's kind of up in the air, but like I said, if you want to check out the trailer for the second half, go to the My Little Pony official YouTube page. It's there. Go to the Hasbro page if you want to. It's there. It really gets you hyped up for the second half, especially the finale. And if you're a Rarity fan, it does give you moments as well when it comes to that in their own way. So thought I'd just come on and let you guys know about that before I clock back into work, which I'm going to do right now. Let me know what you all think, and I will talk to y'all later. God bless. Take care. This might be the only other video I do today due to the fact that I'm going to be going to celebrate a very belated birthday dinner along with my brother-in-law and our families after work. So, until next time guys, God bless, take care, I'm out.